There are moments when life grows very quiet, and something inside you asks a question that no one else seems to think about. Not about what you have accomplished or how many years you have lived, but about whether you are still truly here. Whether something in you is still reaching, still open, still warm. Not everyone arrives at 70 with all of that still intact. And today, we want to talk about 5 quiet signs that, if they are still present in your life, tell you that you are among the genuinely fortunate. Life after 65 carries a depth that younger years rarely offer. You have lived through enough to know what truly matters, and you have also felt the quiet weight of watching certain things shift along the way. The world does not always pause to acknowledge what that takes. But this video was made entirely for you. There are 5 quiet signs that, if they are still present in your life right now, tell a story worth honoring. They are not grand or dramatic, and the first one may be something you have never thought to name. Point 1. You still wake up with a genuine reason to begin the day. Think about the last time you opened your eyes in the morning and felt something gentle pulling you forward. Not obligation, but a quiet and honest reason to get up. Maybe it was the smell of coffee you look forward to every morning, or knowing your grandchild would call sometime in the afternoon, or a small task waiting in the garden. That gentle pull, that quiet sense of having something to move toward, is one of the most meaningful signs of a life still deeply engaged with the world. Not everyone who reaches 70 still carries this. Some lose it gradually without ever noticing. But if you still feel it, even in its smallest and quietest form, that is a life still choosing to show up every single day. And that sense of purpose tends to stay brightest when something else in you is still open and still reaching outward. Point 2. Your mind still reaches toward curiosity, and new ideas. Curiosity is like a small quiet flame that refuses to go out even when the world grows more complicated. It does not need a grand occasion to stay alive. It simply needs a little room to breathe. If you still find yourself genuinely wondering about things, asking questions you never thought to ask before, or looking up something a grandchild mentioned simply because it interested you, that flame is still burning in you. A mind that is still genuinely curious is a mind that is still growing and still finding new ways of seeing the world around it. Many people at 70 believe that curiosity belongs only to the young. But that is simply not true. If your mind still reaches toward something new, you are still very much alive in the way that matters most. Before we move on, I want to ask you a gentle question. Which of these 5 signs feels most alive in you right now? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video is helping you, please like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. Also, please watch until the very end, because the points ahead are just as important and may truly make a difference in your life. Now let us continue, because the next sign touches something that every person over 70 understands in their own quiet and personal way. Point 3. Your body still carries you through each ordinary day. Dorothy is 74 years old and lives in a small town in Tennessee. Last October, on a cool and overcast Tuesday morning, she put on her walking shoes, stepped onto her front porch, and paused just a moment before taking her first step down the path. Not because she hesitated, but because she wanted to notice something. The sound of dry leaves beneath her feet, the steady weight of her own breath. Her body, after all it had carried, still willing to take her somewhere. She walked for 20 minutes and came inside to make tea, and in that quiet and ordinary morning, she felt a deep and simple gratitude. That is what it means to still have your body with you at 70. It is not about speed or strength. It is about this morning, this step, this breath, and the remarkable fact that you are still here. And alongside the movement of the body, there is another kind of movement that is just as quietly remarkable. Point 4. Laughter still finds you in the middle of ordinary days. There is a particular sound that can change the feel of a room the moment it enters. It does not wait for a perfect occasion. It simply arrives, sometimes without any warning, in the middle of an otherwise ordinary afternoon. Maybe it comes when your grandchild says something during a phone call that catches you completely off guard. Maybe it surfaces while you are washing the dishes, and a memory from 30 years ago quietly drifts in. That kind of laughter, the kind that surprises you and leaves you lighter than you were a moment before, is not a small thing. It is a sign that something in you is still open and still capable of being moved by this life, even after everything the years have brought you. And when purpose and curiosity and laughter are all still present, the final sign may be the one that holds everything else together. Point 5. You still feel a deep and genuine connection to someone you love. Think about what it means to still have someone who truly knows you. Not just your name or your history, but the quiet things. How you like your tea. What you sound like when you are pretending not to worry. If there is even one person in your life, whether that is a spouse, a child, a lifelong friend, or a neighbor who still calls to check in, with whom you feel genuinely seen and genuinely known, then you hold something that no amount of comfort can ever replace. A single honest and deep connection can carry more warmth and more life in it than a room full of acquaintances ever could. If you still have that, hold it gently and never let it go. These 5 things are not achievements to be measured. They are quiet, everyday signs that something in you is still fully alive. If you woke up today with something to look forward to, if your mind reached toward something new, if your body carried you through, if laughter found you, and if someone made your world feel a little warmer just by being in it, then you are not simply getting older. You are living with real presence and genuine depth. That is not ordinary. That is a gift worth recognizing every single day. Please like this video, share it with someone who needs these words, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. We will be right here whenever you need a reminder of just how much you still have.